Well, let me premise everything that I say with I'm not a representative from ETS. It's a private company, TST Prep. So the test was kind of standardized for a while and didn't change that much. And then in 2019, as you mentioned, it did change quite a bit. Traditionally, it was about 4 hours long. Then it shortened to 3 hours. They got rid of reading passage questions. They shortened the number of questions. There was about 12 to 14 questions, then it was 10 questions. They shortened the speaking section from 6 to 4 questions, and the listening section, I believe, they shortened a little bit as well. They cut away another part. So that was in 2019. And basically, why did this change come about? I don't really know exactly. This was pre-pandemic, but I imagine they were trying to make the test more user-friendly, have the test be a better experience for people. 4 hours is a very long time. 3 hours is a really long time, but better than 4, I guess. And so they were trying to keep the level of the test, the proficiency level of the test, so that even if you took the old test or new test, you would still get the same score. So they found a kind of middle ground and did 3 hours. And then most recently changed it to 2 hours. So that was in July of this year. So that was about 3 or 4 months ago now. And now the test is 2 hours long. There's no break. There used to be a 10-minute break. There's no break now before the speaking section. They replaced a writing question. There used to be something called the independent question. Now there is something called the writing for academic discussion question. And I could talk about that more if you'd like. The reading the reading section got shorter. There were 3 passages. Now there's 2 passages. The listening is pretty much the same and the speaking is pretty much the same. So the reading and writing were the big changes. They got it under 2 hours. And the reason why they did that, your guess is as good as mine. I have some educated guesses. One guess is that they wanted to, again, make the test a more user-friendly experience. And they also wanted to make it something that could compete with something like the Duolingo English test, where the Duolingo English test takes about an hour, at most 75 minutes to complete, and TOEFL 3 hours. And if you're going to take a 75-minute test or a 3-hour test, of course, you're going to take the shorter test. So I think some pressure from Duolingo was part of that, and also some desire to have a better user experience for people to, not have a break, have it 2 hours, and it to be pretty convenient. So the reading section was in the past 3 passages took about technically 54 minutes, 2019. For that, it was about 60 minutes. And now it is about 36 minutes. So it's 18 minutes per passage, and you have to answer 10 questions per passage. So you have to answer 20 questions, read 2 passages, and you have 36 minutes to do it. Each passage is about 700 words long. So you have to read 1,400 words and answer 20 questions in 36 minutes. And that is usually a challenge. Just on a side note, it's hard. Time management is a hard thing for a lot of people when they do this TOEFL reading. Listening, time management is not as much of an issue. The listening is 5 passages, 2 conversations, 3 lectures. The lectures are about 5 minutes long, and the conversations are about 3 minutes long. And you do not see the questions until after the passage. So unlike IELTS, where you can see the questions and listen at the same time, TOEFL, you do not see the questions until after you listen. So you have to take good notes, pay good attention. There's some strategies and things like that. One other thing I should mention about the reading and listening is that there used to be something called a dummy passage. So basically, there used to be an extra passage in either the reading or listening that didn't count towards your score. They were just checking, to see if this question worked or not, this passage worked or not. That doesn't happen anymore. You'll always get 2 reading passages. You'll always get 5 listening passages. It'll always be the same. So, and then the speaking section, there's 4 questions. One is called the independent question, and then 3 are called the integrated. That'll take about 20 minutes to finish. And the first question, independent, is 45 seconds to speak. The other 3 questions are 60 seconds to speak. So one interesting way of thinking about it is that your English speaking fluency is measured by 3 minutes and 45 seconds of speech. So, that's all they're measuring. So, there's certain strategies you can use to help you maximize those 3 minutes and 45 seconds. The last section is the writing, and that takes 30 minutes to finish. It used to take almost an hour, about 50 minutes to finish. The first question is an integrated writing question that takes about 20 minutes. And then the new question, the writing for academic discussion, takes 10 minutes. And that's the TOEFL. Super exciting.
Hey, if you're ready to embark on the exciting journey of studying abroad in the United States as a graduate student, I have a gift for you. Make sure you're fully prepared by downloading our free ebook, The International Student's Guide to Studying in the United States. Inside, you're going to find a comprehensive roadmap detailing everything you need to know to succeed. So don't miss out. Click the link down in the description section below to download your free copy now.